You're listening to Boomer and the Beard, the pulse of Americana, with your beautiful bearded host, Zach Walker, Alabama's best no-holds-barred, constitutionally conservative, Christ-centered talk radio. If that don't fire you up, then your wood's wet. Now, it's time for your bearded host, Zach Walker.
Good morning. Welcome in, hometown. Oh, wow. Throwing it back there. Welcome in this morning to Boomer and the Beard. I am Zach Walker, your big, bold, beautiful bearded host. So thankful you have chosen to join us here this morning, like you do each and every day, for your best, the favorite, the smartest show in morning radio. That'd be Boomer and the Beard. So we've got a good show for you this morning, as we do each and every day. We never know what that means when we say it, but we know it's going to happen. And that's all that matters is what we follow through. Looking here at the news, we got I've always loved this, the nor'easter, not the northeastern storm, the nor'easter. I'm gonna call it the nor'easter. And they're saving a man in the ice there. He's flopping around, man. If you quit flopping around, them firemen will get you. When you kicking him in the face and splashing him with ice water and stuff, it's probably a little difficult. I'm just saying. I'm not a smart man, but I play one on the radio. Uh-oh. We got basketball wives to my right over here. Somebody over here is yelling at the referees. We got all kinds of stories out there. But have no doubt, the storm will not delay Groundhog Day. Is that today, by the way? Isn't today Groundhog Day? Today is Groundhog Day. I saw my shadow this morning, so there's that. We'll just start with that and assume that. Here, I got the Groundhog today. Seeing your shadow or not seeing your shadow has nothing to do with anything other than, is 2021 going to suck? That's all there is to it. If the Groundhog sees his shadow, it's like repeat of 2020. Anyone? Bueller?
Yes.
Bueller? You're muted because you're not supposed to talk till I introduce you. So try that again if you want to. Let's get the starting lineup on the field. Whew. Let's get the starting lineup on the field. It's good to be here this morning. It is good to be here. The best exported product from Shelbyville, Kentucky since Colonel Sanders still plays VHS tapes at home with the family, tries to impress his wife with the mixtapes from the late 80s and early 90s. It's old enough to know what it means to actually shake it like a Polaroid picture. The godfather of old souls. The man, the myth, the legend, my good buddy, Boomer. How are you, buddy?
Good morning. It's very hard when somebody's staring at you and asking you a question not to respond. I mean, I get you.
No, I just thought it was hilarious that his mic was muted when he tried to say something. But it is no longer. Jonah, how are you, buddy?
Hey, guys.
How do you think you did on your first day yesterday?
Quiet.
Today's
going to be mo better.
Mo better. Hayden, how are you, buddy?
I'm good. A little sleepy. But,
you know what my wife said?
What?
She said, is Hayden in a different world in the show? And
Why
I said,
did
well,
she say that?
I said, well, literally, he's in a different place. He's in a different location, so he is pretty
What does she
disconnected.
mean?
I don't know, man. You have to ask her. Producer Connor, how are you, buddy?
I'm doing all right. Why you gotta hate on the Groundhog?
Well, I didn't hate on the Groundhog. 2021 has a totally different. I mean, it's a flip of the coin for a totally different reason. Is 2021 going to suck like 2020 did?
Did the Groundhog say that?
What did the Groundhog say?
The Groundhog speaks, you know. The people,
No.
The Groundhog's handlers, they speak this secret language called Groundhogese.
Shut up.
I'm serious. This is part of the legend, part of the lore. Did you
Connor's gone.
Yes.
You are lying through your freaking teeth.
They're not having.
They're worried about the freaking Groundhog getting coronavirus.
There's not any people that's going to be there.
Oh my gosh.
Except for the people that hold him up and humiliate him in front of everybody. Yeah, virtual Poxitani today.
Is that really a thing?
I'm over it.
Absolutely. The president, so Punxsutawney Phil has what they call the Inner Circle, which is a very elite secret group. The president of the Inner Circle is the only person able to understand Groundhogese through his possession of an ancient acacia wood cane, then interprets Phil's message and directs the vice president to read the proper scroll through the crowd gathered on Gobbler's Knob and the masses of Faith Phil followers tuned into live broadcasts around the world.
Who's
no way that is real.
Who's gobbling a knob?
yeah, what?
Like, what?
There is a very long and detailed Wikipedia page on Punxsutawney Phil, because this
I think
legend,
they're the Illuminati.
That's a secret society right there.
No question about that.
they take it seriously.
Yes, but they never mind.
They have the power to decide whether or not it's going to be colder or not.
That's some real power.
They have no power whatsoever.
Well, it usually works.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, how many? Let's Google how many times they've been wrong.
I'll bet it's 50-50. If I had to take a guess, I would be willing to gander 50-50.
More spring. No.
Oh, Connor, are you checking the batting average?
According to the Storm Facts Almanac, which has been tracking Phil's predictions since 1887, Phil has been correct only 39% of the time.
Whoa! Fake news.
Another organization found 40%.
Maybe he needs a birch cane instead of a whatever kind of cane you said he had.
An acacia. Well, that was
Acacia.
For the,
Yeah,
that's for the inner circle.
Yeah, okay. The inner circle needs to nobble a gob is what they need to do. They need to
Give him a peace prize.
Yeah, they got to do this. Wow, what a joke. And the animals are that's an ugly animal too.
Could be cruelty to animals.
It is. You know what? Good call. As a millennial, I'm pissed.
And he's overweight.
He is. Stop feeding him so much. He's a fat ass. Sorry.
You know, they came out the other day. We talked about the.
I take that back.
In Oklahoma, they're hunting.
Can I take it back? Is it too? Can you take stuff like it back?
Probably it's on tape. Can't really.
Well, we don't tape anything.
Somebody is.
No one's actually running real tape.
Well, I mean, let's be literal.
Well, no, you said it's on tape. It's not on
recorded.
tape. Thank you.
Okay.
It's in the cloud.
Jeez, somebody.
It's in the cloud.
Boomer.
You old fart.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, they had the hunting licenses for Bigfoot.
How do you spell Punxsutawney Phil? Sorry, I didn't mean to. Sorry.
Is that a place?
P-U-N-X.
That's the name. That's the name of.
Wait. Hold on a minute. How do you spell?
I might have misspoke. P-U-N-X.
What?
S-U-T-A-W-N-E-Y. Punxsutawney.
I'm lost.
There's an N before the X.
Is that an actual place?
Punxsutawney.
Or just a made up
Is that a
name?
real place?
I'm not sure where his name comes from. Yeah, Punxsutawney, Pennsylvania.
Somebody had a really good time naming that place.
Punxsutawney.
Somebody was hammered.
It's good marketing. This stuff.
Hey, man, what we gonna call it? Oh, I'm Punxsutawney. What? Who's that Punxsutawney? Oh, how you spell that? P. Man, I got a P. Do you?
Ux.
It came.
Sorry, go ahead.
It came from a Native American word, Punxsutawney, which means town of the mosquitoes.
I want to live there.
Wow. Sounds like Leesville, Louisiana. Sorry, Mom. Sorry. That's my entire in-laws live in Leesville. But their state bird is like the mosquito. It's unbelievable. Those things will literally carry you away. Like you have to leave your kids inside. If you have a small dog, leave it inside.
Yeah, 'cause
Mosquitoes
come
will
after.
absolutely get it. Well, it's right next to Fort Polk, which is also known as the armpit of the Army. So, not snow nor pandemic keeps Punxsutawney Phil from his job. Punxsutawney. Let's see here.
According to the lore, there is only one Phil, and all other groundhogs are imposters.
Can we talk very quickly about the name Gobbler Schnob? There's a connotation there that I don't know if they understood when they named it.
Snob or schnob?
No, I don't. This is one of those things you got to let it speak for itself. To gobble a knob.
Is that Native American too?
Yeah, something like that. It's native to America, no doubt.
Maybe it was before the bad connotation, and somebody took that. Because this is what, in 1800? Is that when? What'd you say the Punxsutawney Phil Groundhog Day started?
What? I mean,
That's a good point.
you realize like what the alternative name, like if you translated that name, what it would sound like.
Yeah, but they did maybe at that time.
Sure.
Yeah,
Someone probably saw
somebody
that,
took
and they
that
were
and
like,
changed
"Oh yeah, let's no chance."
Oh, I don't think
It had that connotation.
I don't think in the 1800s.
It had the. That's where it came from.
Urban Dictionary didn't exist in 1800.
That's why they took the Flintstones off the air.
Gobble the knob. The gobbler's knob. Hayden knows what I'm talking about. I just don't.
I just want to see how many times you're going to say that throughout the show.
A lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, at this point, I'm just talking about a place in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, that's right. Well, the place where you gobble knobs.
Yes. Yeah.
In Gobbler's Knob.
In Gobbler's
It's
Knob.
the place in Pennsylvania.
Especially after this last election.
Yes. In Pennsylvania, there were lots of knobs gobbled. And yes, that is correct. That is correct. At Gobbler's Knob, where Punxsutawney Phil lives. They're in Gobbler's Knob. What a terrible name! Good Lord, are you kidding me? What? Who lets people do stupid crap like that? Somebody somewhere said it's a really good idea to name this place Gobbler's Knob. Like, what? Sorry. Go to break, Hayden.
Don't
I
get
can't
upset.
do this.
Just let the groundhog make his observation.
The groundhog's an idiot. He's never right. Less than 40% of the time. Punxsutawney Phil is a stupid name, and Gobbler's Knob is the most inappropriate place to name anything in the history of naming anything. So, all in all, if you can't tell, I'm out on Groundhog Day. Stupid idea, stupid tradition, stupid animal, the end. Hey, but don't worry. Boomer and the Beard will be right back.
You're no fun.
The talk station in Alabama. WVNN. Depend on it.
Are you tired? You suffer from chronic fatigue, neuropathy, or joint pain? Call Madison Integrated Medicine. Our amazing staff will provide an individualized patient experience focused on your overall health to treat the cause, not just the problem. Utilizing both traditional and natural medicine. Don't let the symptoms become overwhelming. Treat them preventatively with Madison Integrated Medicine on Slaughter Road in Madison. Call 256-325-0955. That's 325-0955.
As you know, our friend Mike Lindell has a passion to help everyone get the best sleep of their life. He didn't stop at the MyPillow. Let me tell you something. I just got my Giza Dream bed sheets, and they are unbelievable. Mike found this cotton called Giza cotton. It's incredibly soft, super breathable, extremely durable, 60-day money-back, that same money-back guarantee, that same 10-year warranty that you have on that MyPillow you love so much. The first night you sleep on the Giza sheets, you will never want anything else. Let me tell you something. My son, he's 4. He knows the difference. He knows the difference. He said, Daddy, where are those soft sheets that Mr. Mikey sent me? I said, don't worry, kid, I got you. Pulled them out of the dryer, put them on there. Listen, you right now have a special offer. You will receive 2 for 1 low price and free shipping on the Giza Dream Sheets if you call 1-800-889-7318 or go to mypillow.com/radio specials. Use the promo code BEARD. Again, mypillow.com, radio specials, promo code BEARD.
So, what do you want to eat?
I want something fastastic.
Fastastic?
Yes, fast yet fantastic.
Sounds spiff-delicious.
Well, then let's go.
Eat more chicken with Chick-fil-A in Decatur. They have the tastes that you can't get anywhere else, from fantastic snacks and sides to the often intimidated but never duplicated original Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich. Delicious and juicy, boneless breast of chicken sandwich with its signature pickle slices. Now that's how a chicken sandwich should be. Always freshly prepared and backed up by award-winning My Pleasure customer service. Chick-fil-A believes in providing guests with great tasting food in a comfortable environment, making it the best restaurant experience you will get. Download the Chick-fil-A app today. Bypass the line and enjoy your Chick-fil-A even faster. 2 great Chick-fil-A locations in Decatur, ready to serve you. Stop by today on Highway 31 South and on the Beltline in Decatur.
News Talk 770 AM, B25 FM, WVNN.
Boomer and the Beard. Come with us, join the ride. Boomer and the Beard. We're from every walk of life. Boomer and the Beard. Big, beautiful bearded hosts. Boomer and the Beard. And even our old fart co-host. Boomer and the Beard. Boomer and the Beard.
makes me want to sing along. Welcome back to Boomer and the Beard. I am Zach Walker, your big, bold, beautiful, boisterous bearded host. So thankful that you choose to join us here each and every morning. Please make sure that you visit the visitor station here at Gobbler's Knob to get all things knob gobbling. Are you kidding me? What a stupid name. In the meantime, Connor has pulled up other weird names, Connor. And this is the weirdest places Wikipedia page. What is it with you and Wikipedia? Just out of curiosity.
It's a fantastic source for knowledge.
Knowledge or information?
Information, no, whatever, same thing.
It's not the same thing.
Basically the same.
No, it's not. Information is it's floating out there. It's just information. It's phrases. It's words. It's whatever. Knowledge has actual meaning. Information doesn't always have meaning. Knowledge has an express purpose. Would you agree with that statement?
I'm not sure I'm following what you're trying to say.
Knowledge has an express purpose. There's a reason to have it. It makes you a better something. Fill in the blank.
Necessarily true. Knowledge is just things you know. You can know things that make no difference.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Wisdom would be probably.
Yeah. No, you don't go to Wikipedia for wisdom.
No, none of that there. Wikipedia.
No.
So you've Wikipedia'd the weirdest place names.
Yeah, there's actually a list on Wikipedia, like this very, very long list. Oh, there's one I just scrolled past. Dead Dog Beach in Puerto Rico.
Wow. Hey, where are y'all headed for vacation? Are we over? We headed over there to the Dead Dog. I'm sorry. Yeah, the beach over there. It's right. If you go past Puerto Vallarta and you make a right there at the beautiful sunny sandy beach, and you go down that road about a half a mile, you're gonna find the Dead Dog Beach. That's where we're going.
There's Conception Junction. Excuse me.
That typically starts with Gobbler's Knob.
A lot of these I'm looking at and I can't say because we're on the radio.
But they're real places?
They are real places.
Hayden got it. It was a good one. Oh, it was a good one. I can't believe I didn't get more on that one. Hayden, when you laugh, unmute your freaking microphone, okay?
All right, I will.
When you laugh, unmute you're no better than Sandy when it comes to that, okay? She used to keep her microphone muted, and it's like, Sandy, your main objective is to laugh, okay? So, yeah, I got to hear that. So what was that, Connor? The rest of them are inappropriate? The rest of them?
But they're
real? A lot of them.
Are they real? If they're real, they're not inappropriate.
Well, I still don't want to say them.
Well, then let me pull up the Wikipedia page.
All right, cool. Go to Wikipedia, look up. The list is called the Wikipedia : unusual place names.
The Wikipedia has a Wikipedia's colon.
Yeah, some of Wikipedia's lists are not classified as articles, but are classified as databases within Wikipedia.
Oh, so you have to use a colon. It doesn't have a colon.
The article has a colon in its name.
Yeah, no, I got it. I was thinking Ardrey. Let's see. Tom Alamiros. Apocalypse Peaks. Probably going to stay away from there. Asbestos. There is a hospital named Asbestos.
Probably not a safe place.
There's a township in Pennsylvania where the township is named Asylum. Bachelor's Cove. It's over there next to Gobbler's Knob. Bacon Level.
That's in Alabama.
Is it really?
Randolph County.
Sure is.
And I love that.
That doesn't surprise me that there's a county called Bacon.
They give these kind of tongue-in-cheek descriptions to all these names. Like there's a place called Ball apparently, and the description is, if that town has a baseball field, that will be nice. That's just these nice little lighthearted.
Ballsbridge, a name I can only assume came from a bunch of drunken Irishmen. Ball play, not play ball, but ball play, named after a game Native Americans played. Well, I don't care to know any more about that game. Balltown, Ball and Spittle, Balzac.
Yes.
A hamlet in southern Alberta. Why is it that grown men can't have a conversation about balls of any kind. Not bouncy balls, not rubber balls, not golf balls. We can't have a conversation about baseballs without laughing as if we're 8 years old. Why is that? It's like talking about like Uranus, the planet. There's a 0% chance we're going to make it through a scientific conversation about Uranus without me making a Uranus joke. It's not going to happen. If somebody, like if there's a little flatulence in the room this morning, there is a 0% chance we're going to make it through without me giving you a... Like, it's going to happen. What is it about men and our inability to make it through? I mean, Boomer, you've said nothing. What? I mean,
if someone says baseball, I don't go to that direction.
No, well, if somebody's like, Babe Ruth hit baseballs, I'm not going to go, balls.
Yeah, that's what I was
But
saying.
I'm talking about when we're having conversations about balls and goblin knobs and all that kind of stuff. Right. Why can we not make it through? Like, these are just real towns.
Yeah,
they're just real towns. Who cares the town's called Ballsack? That's what somebody named it. That is on a map somewhere. That is real. That is knowledge.
But it was Baldizac, right?
Yeah. I think we morphed into.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Balzac. My bad. Had a Z, not an S. It's Balzac. It's on a map somewhere.
You're saying because it's on a map, it can't be funny?
No, I know. But my point is, why is it just like my wife's probably sitting at home going, "Golly, what a bunch of children!" Like, why is it that men? And I'm proud. Like, I'm not upset about it. It's hilarious to me. Right. A town called Balzac. That's great.
But it's
Balzac. Sorry, it's got a Z. It's still fantastic.
Our wives are proud of us, right?
I
now.
know it.
So
but
proud.
I think it's Baldi.
Bangkok, for instance. Like, that is a place that I cannot say without laughing. It is a huge city, Bangkok. Like, it's unbelievable. It's a huge city, Bangkok. I can't say it without laughing. I'm sorry.
But maybe it was named
Bastardo. Like, that's hilarious to me.
It was named before.
Bastardstown. That's a real place. Like, it's a real place. It's in County Wexford in Ireland. Bastardstown. Yeah, that's a place. It's hilarious.
But like in Ireland, that could be like an endearing name.
Bangkok, like the capital, prostitution capital of the world.
Wow.
Yeah.
Thank you for that
per
piece
capita.
of knowledge.
Per capita.
That seems like
I
something.
randomly ran across that last night.
Yeah, sure. Randomly ran across that last night.
Yeah, I randomly ran across that when I was over there in Bangkok.
Whoa! Does anyone know what Baton Rouge means? It means red stick. What a dumb name. What about Beaver Lick? Whoa.
Easy.
It's the opposite of Gobbler's knob. Why is that funny to me? I'm sorry. Let's see here.
I hope Mama Gail is not listening to the show.
What about the Big Beaver? It's a town in Saskatchewan.
I hope we're not sending this one to the cloud.
There's a place called Big Bone Lick, Big Butt Mountain, Big Right Hand,
Big Butt Mountain,
Big Kirky, Bird in Hand. It's a town in Pennsylvania. Would you believe it? Bishop's Itchington. I'm sorry. Wow, I'm not going to say that one. That's the one. I'm going to draw the line there. You see that? Female Dog Mountain?
Yeah.
It's a real place. It's in New York, in Essex County.
Kind of like Witch Mountain, but a different.
Yeah, it's Witch Mountain that starts with a B.
They're not going to
If a bee had an itch, it'd be on a mountain.
They ain't going to make it to heaven living there.
No, they're not. No.
I'm hoping we do.
There's a place called Blowhard, for real. Well, now I'm going to leave that one alone. Man, we're just on the bees. Can you? I mean,
exactly. This is a long article.
Oh my goodness.
We're just on the bees. There's a place called Boring, Tennessee. Yeah, it's called the football program in Knoxville. Let's see. Boy, ooh, easy, Zach. I know you're. Hey, Zach. I know you're having a good time right now, and you're out there on the edge. And you're living dangerously, but you need to shut your mouth.
Reel it in.
Okay, got it. Reel it in. I'll just sometimes you got to. You ever have to. You ever have to have pep talk with yourself?
Yeah.
Sometimes I have to rough talk myself a little bit, and I have to. Hey, you, shut up. Get back over there and hey, that's enough, boy. You've been acting like I'm talking to my son. You know what I'm saying? This is like I'm chat. Hey, you've been acting like that too long. Get over there. It's been like 7 minutes. That's enough. I had enough of that. Hey, Zach, stop it. Get over there. Yes, sir. There's a place called Bump Ass. I'm sorry. I can't do it. I can't do it. And there's a place called Bump Pass. It's an unincorporated community located primarily in Louisiana County, Virginia, but covering a small portion of Spotsylvania and Hanover counties. Says, well, it's a real place. It's funny.
Look at the next entry.
Oh, God. I can't say that. I can't say that. Burnt Corn. That's a real place. Butternuts. There's one. Butt Lane. Butthole Lane. Butt of Lewis. Buttsville. Here's my commitment to you that is listening this morning. As soon as this break is over, we will not come back here. I will exit from this page. I will rough talk myself in the break.
Because we don't need to get into the C's.
No. The C's might. Yeah. With C comes a whole different world that we might need to.
Yeah.
Because I don't know that I'll be able to show restraint.
Probably be good if we want to continue this program.
Just for the record, we've crossed 0 lines. All we've done is read places off a map.
I didn't say we've crossed.
No, I know, but I'm just telling you, like when you're, that's like that's what my dad used to tell me back in the day when I would if I wanted to watch an R-rated movie or something, like if it was rooted in history, like Saving Private Ryan was allowed because it was real, it happened. If I wanted to watch some fantasy, movie with like bad language and all that stuff that was just for the sake of being filthy, not a chance. Same thing. We're just reading off a map.
Well, we could read off a map, but if a city was named F-Town, we probably still couldn't say it.
I don't know why not. It's the name of a town. Somebody else needs to watch their filthy mouth when they named it. I'm just saying. We'll be back from Buttsville when we return.
The Dale Jackson Show, weekday mornings only on WVNN. This is News Talk 770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN. News starts now.
In the Northeast, a major winter snowstorm is moving on. Now the cleanup. ABC's Sherry Preston is in northern New Jersey, where even stepping outside in 20 inches of snow is tough.
When you walk in the snow, your foot goes all the way down, and it registers all the way up to your knees at least. Digging this out is going to take hours for people. This is really going to be a significant cleanup when it comes to today following this major winter storm.
Immigration reform. President Biden today to sign 3 executive orders rolling back Trump policies, including creating a task force aimed at reuniting children who American authorities separated from their families at the border, addressing the root causes of migration from Central America, and restoring the U.S. asylum system. President Biden is not abandoning his $1.9 trillion COVID relief plan after meeting with 10 Republican senators last night. The White House says he's still hoping for bipartisan support. I'm Dave Packer, ABC News.
You don't need a diet. That's work. You don't need a stylist. They're overrated. And you don't need to hang out with older or fatter people just to seem better in comparison either. All you need are these masters of video production. They'll make you look good.
Make your videos look good with Cotton Row Productions, the official live stream provider of Hometown Heartbeat and The Dale Jackson Show. We can handle events, church live streams, and your digital advertising. Call Cotton Row Productions today, 256-289-7355. That's 289-7355.
Dan, where you been?
Well, it's hard to golf with bulky oxygen tanks, so I went to AeroCare and got a lightweight portable oxygen concentrator that I wear like a backpack.
Wow. Does insurance cover it?
They sure do. AeroCare called my insurance, and I had my machine the next day. I'm as free as a bird, or birdie.
469-3900. Let us help you breathe a little easier.
770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN. Depend on it.
My wife just texted me and said she loved that segment.
Your mic was hot, by the way. Settle down. Sing it, big dog. Are you speaking through your music here?
No, you told me to play a certain kind of music.
Are you trying to tell me something?
No.
You trying to call me your rowdy friends?
No.
You trying to get me settled down? Everybody on the live stream's like, what in the world is he talking about? As we come back, all my rowdy friends have settled down. I have not settled down. I said I wouldn't come back to it, but I'm kidding. Totally kidding. Totally kidding. I mean, who wants to talk about a place called Crotch Hill? So,
here, we'll We'll try to get around this subject. Chinese authorities have assured residents that a viral video reportedly showing people struggling to walk after having their COVID swabs done.
Save a horse, ride a COVID swab.
Is completely fake. Footage shows children and adults wearing masks and appearing to waddle like penguins.
Have you seen the thing they stick up your bum?
Stiff-legged with their arms spread out as they leave a
stiff-legged.
hospital or clinic.
They made them stiff-legged.
Fake news is the third version of the corona swab.
So for those of you that missed the story, there is now a version of the Rona swab that let's put it this way, if you have a front door and a back door to your home, this particular swab will make entry through the back door.
Mm-hmm.
It will take up residence in your home and play Ring Around the Rosie in your living room for approximately 10 seconds and then exit again through the back door.
Yeah. Authorities insist that
was pretty good.
Yeah,
I handled
that
that
was good.
well.
Authorities insist the procedure does not cause discomfort.
Uh-huh.
But it would certainly not cause people to walk different.
That's a lie.
I mean,
yeah. That's just one I would be like, I'm good.
It's like
I think I'll fight COVID. Thank you, though.
Has technology not went past this?
That's why they went to take the temperature on the forehead. Because somebody drew the line and said, I'm not doing my temperature that way anymore. Because there was a thermometer.
Well, that's the most accurate reading. So when we were in the military, if you had a heat casualty, like if you went down, you were getting, how do I put this? There was going to be an icicle in Buttville, if you know what I'm saying, to take us back to our.
That was a real thing that they did that?
Yes, there was
I saw that in a movie, and I did not know that was real.
Yeah, so there's because the fastest your core temperature, your core body temperature is I mean that is think about it. That is literally the core of your body. That's right up the middle of the. I mean, if you split your body in half from your spine somewhere, it's going to come out your bum hole, right? So, yeah, if you went down bad enough as a heat casualty in the military, you would get the icicle butt pop, and it would. I never saw it administered, but it would bring your core body temperature down in a heartbeat.
Well, how can you see it whenever you're facing that way and it's back that way?
Well, I didn't see it administered to anyone, much less myself. I refuse to be a heat casualty. I stayed hydrated.
Sounds like hazing to me.
No, because at the point at which you go out, I mean, I've been real close to like a legitimate heat casualty before, and it doesn't matter at that point. You won't even feel it. I mean, because you'll be that close to death.
Save me.
It's rough, especially Fort Benning in the summertime. Woo.
But I think they're just messing with us now.
I think so too. I agree.
What do you mean just messing with us? Explain that.
It's mental. It's mental.
I mean, I'm thinking like
you don't think the butt swab's real?
No.
You don't think they can test fecal matter?
I'm sure they can, but I don't think they have to do it with a swab.
Why though?
Just poop in a cup?
Yeah. Why not?
What was the reasoning for that? I mean, was it?
Bet it's more accurate supposedly, but yeah. There had to have been like what? I mean, when you do a scientific experiment, you have to have multiple people test to prove your theory, correct?
It's like, did it come back and it was a different variant of it? And like, oh, well, we got to start all the way back from the original.
Yeah.
Figure this out again.
Somebody's like, I feel crappy. Let's find out.
Okay.
Yeah, da-dunch.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know. That's
demoralizing.
Did you know the?
Go back. Can we? I'll bail you out of it. Do you think we can be too lucky? Do you think you can ever be too lucky in your life?
I'm sorry, I've got to move on.
You should probably delete that page.
I'm not going to delete it. There's a place called Dick's Knob. I'm sorry. It's a mountain in Georgia. I can't let go. Do you think you could be too lucky?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Guy in Idaho is pleading guilty for being too lucky. He is a habitual lottery player, and he has won the big money 6 times.
Hey, big money, big money, big money, big money. Probably broke as a joke.
Above $250,000 every time that he's won.
And he's broke, guaranteed.
Doesn't say. He says that he is proud to support the Idaho public schools And also, he is putting the money into a fund for his daughter's education, which if he's won 6 times at $250,000, she's going to a pretty good school.
He is lucky.
Yeah,
6 times at $250.
Mm-hmm.
So 6 times at $250 is $1.5 million. After taxes, you're looking at about $750 total, and that's over what period of time?
I didn't say the time. Yeah.
So assume like, here's the deal. Here's what people don't understand about like lottery winnings. If you won the $400 million jackpot or whatever, it's going to be impossible to run out of money. But if you are one of these people that wins a couple $100,000, you have no idea how fast you could run through $700,000. If you bought a house and a car, you're in the 6 figures left. I mean, you only have $100,000 left to your name.
Especially if you're already poor. You don't know how to spend it.
Correct.
Right.
And so what a lot of people don't understand, like if one of us were to win $250,000, it would change our lives for the rest of our lives. If I won $100,000, it would change my life.
I want
like
$5,000 right now.
Like it's because I know how to take 100 and make it 500, right? I know
Right.
how to take it and turn it into something. But a lot of these people, like you hear, oh man, he's won $250,000 6 times, and it's like, dude, I would be set for life.
Yeah, all they talk
I
about
would
is
be
college.
set for life.
Yeah, right.
And they're like, he's got college put away for his daughter. And it's like, my son would have a trust fund the size of Manhattan when it was all said and done. And so it's just I find it interesting, these people that win the lotteries. There's a lot of like shows that follow these people up and check them out after the fact, and the attrition rate. Connor, can you see what the rate of like brokeness is? I don't know. Can you Google rate of brokeness after lottery win? That might not get us anything.
Because they're usually, it's like the James Gregory thing. They're the person, wins the lottery and they're going to get the carburetor fixed on their car, or they're going to, put an extension on the double wide. It's like it's.
Well, and another big thing with like lottery winners is they'll lose touch with their family because everyone in the family just automatically assumes that they get a piece of it. So it'll break up families, and like it's pretty devastating actually.
Yeah, my brother-in-law sent us a text the day of the big lottery the other day and said, if we win the lottery, we're paying off everybody's debt. I said, if you win the lottery, you're giving me $5 million. I'll pay off my debts. That's just to be clear. I didn't ask for much when you married my sister, and the cow's coming home to roost. You know what I'm saying? So the cow. So anyways, Connor, what is the?
According to the National Endowment for Financial Education, about 70% of people who win a lottery
Whoa.
or receive a large windfall go bankrupt within a few years.
Bankrupt?
That is insane.
70% of winners are bankrupt within a few years.
They didn't deserve it.
Well, I don't know about that. That's kind of a.
I don't know.
I bet they had fun though.
Oh yeah.
Leave it there.
I'd be bankrupt.
I would be beside myself that I squandered the opportunity to put my it would literally haunt me day and night. And Hayden's like, but at least we had fun.
My life's devastated.
Hayden's like, it's back to buying lotto tickets. If you win it once, you can win it twice. Apparently, you can win it 6 times.
6 times.
I'd like to know how he cheats.
I know they were all scratch offs. He never was the tickets. It was all scratch offs. Yeah, that's pretty impressive.
This dude's won 6 scratch offs for $1.5 million.
Yep.
I'm not buying enough scratch offs.
And they did say that his friends were kind of mad because they were always thought that his luck would rub off on him, and they were, he would go buy tickets for them. Not one person that he ever bought tickets for won, but he always won. So, yeah, it was. I would love to win that kind of money. Yeah,
I'm amazed at that 70% though. Bankrupt.
Yeah, it blows my mind.
That's sad.
Well, you look at like the sports athletes. That ESPN 30 for 30 that's called Broke. If you ever watch that one,
are there other kind of athletes other than sports athletes? You think?
Well,
I'm just curious.
Could be people that say they're athletes. Like right now, there's an X Games for gamers, like video gamers. So
but those would not be athletes.
They say they are.
But that doesn't make them athletes.
Right.
CeCe Johnson, who just won a national championship in track, says she's a woman, but she's got a pecker, so she's not a woman. I'm sorry. These are not athletes playing video games on the tube. They're just not. They're not athletes. They play with their thumbs. If the only maneuver you making is with your thumb, you're not an athlete. Just like CeCe is not a freaking woman. Sorry.
Kind of angry this morning.
I'm not angry. I'm actually in a really good mood this morning. Today is day 1 of the Beard Body Challenge. I'm going to work out after this. I'm getting pumped.
That's what it is. You're kind of going through like a little bit of like
terrification. Is that a word? Terrifying.
Mint chocolate chip withdrawal.
That's right. That's right. No, my body is getting used to its new life in hell.
Starting on a Tuesday.
Yeah, I don't like that. I really don't like that. But
you should just wait till Monday then.
I can't do that. I've got a personal training appointment this morning I cannot miss.
Have they already giving you like the possibility of like what you're going to have to do today? Or?
Yeah, so I talked to him about it yesterday. I'm not,
Step one, show up.
Reed Lancaster, the trainer over at 360 Fitness here in Athens, is taking on my case. And so I was like, look, man, I don't want traditional programming. Like, I'd rather go in that back exercise room back there with some kettlebells, some battle ropes, and some dumbbells and just get after it. Like, I want movement. Because I have really bad knees, and so I can't do, like, cardio in the traditional way. So I had to get my cardio from my workout. So I have to work out in a high-intensity interval training environment. And so that's what what the battle ropes are.
Right. Are you going to, you going all in, or are you going to kind of pace yourself?
No. Dude, I'm an addict.
So you're going to go
you don't understand
straight
how we
in
work.
With pain.
We're going to dive all the way in. I'm not going to be able to walk tomorrow. Like, I'm literally going to feel like I'm dying tomorrow. Right. And I'll get up and go do it again. And I'll just power through for a week, and then I'll be good. Once I get out of that first week, I'll be fine. If I make it. If I'm physically alive at the end of 1 week, then I'll be good to go.
I would have to spend the whole week stretching, and then next week start.
I'd walk into it. I would.
Yeah, that's because you're not addicts. When I dive into something, I don't know any other way. So, like, and I'm not. There's not going to be the discipline to stretch for an entire week. Doesn't exist. Like, you don't understand how I work. Like, I literally, if I don't do it this way, it will never happen. So we just go for it.
All or nothing.
Yeah, we go balls town to the wall.
Do or die.
That was a good one, wasn't it? Brought in like a previous joke on a
callback.
Yeah, is that what they call that in the business?
Yes.
Oh, it's a callback. In the business, we call it a callback when you bring a joke from a previous segment into the current segment. Oh man, what a good morning! I'm so happy to be here. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Where Alabama talks. WVNN. Depend on it.
Gotcha covered screen printing and embroidery in Athens. Our team is here to help you with custom printed t-shirts that you want. And we know that means quality. At Gotcha Covered Screen Printing and Embroidery, we focus on the highest quality and the fastest turnaround time possible. Gotcha Covered Screen Printing and Embroidery on West Sandifer Road in Athens. Call to make an appointment with our graphic designer. She's awesome. 256-444-4500. That's 444-4500. And online at gotchacoveredathens.com.
There's nothing like the peace and serenity that you get while fishing. Invest in the rod you deserve. Old 18 is a veteran-owned company operated by a U.S. Navy SEAL and Top Gun fighter pilot, breaking the mold of the fishing industry. At Old 18, we offer high-quality products with a 25-year master rod builder behind every rod. We offer a no-nonsense, hassle-free warranty we stand in front of so you don't get left behind. Shop old18.com and type in the code BEARD for a 20% discount.
This is Mike 4 years ago. This is Mike having the same conversation with Debbie just last month. And today, he's at it again.
What's that, Mike?
I said our house is still underwater.
How do you know? Have you had it appraised lately?
Well, no.
Has the coronavirus made your life less financially stable? Are you worried about your next mortgage payment? Reed's Family REI is a family-based real estate investing company ready to buy your house for cash in any area or condition and close in 2 weeks. You don't have to fix it up. There's no agent fees, and we handle the closing costs. Selling a home can be very stressful, and Wyatt Reed and his team at Reed's Family REI will put together the best possible offer for your specific needs. Sell your home fast with Reed's Family REI. 931-292-2875. That's 931-292-2875. And online at reedsfamilyrei.org. Reed's Family REI. Creative real estate experts for all your buying or selling needs.
Where is your haircut gone? We know you don't get out as much. You don't drive by your regular sport clips and pop in for that MVP haircut experience that is so much more than a haircut. But isn't it worth getting out for? For that legendary hot steam towel for your face, massaging shampoo that makes you melt into your seat. Oh man, you remember that, right? We found your haircut. It's right where you left it. Sport Clips. It's good to be a guy.
770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN. Depend on it.
This is Zayden, and you're listening to the Boomer and the Beard. And my dad's weird. This is Zayden, and you're listening to the Boomer and the Beard. And my dad's weird.
Welcome back to Boomer and the Beard. I am Zach Walker, your big, beautiful bearded host, also known as White Lightning in other circles that I run in. They call me White Lightning.
Really?
No.
Oh.
Absolutely not. But that's a good idea, though. Maybe you should call me White Lightning. You think that'd be a good name for me?
Racist.
If my name was White Lightning, I would live in Dingus, Kentucky.
Why would that be?
I don't know, because it's just a place called Dingus. Did you know there's a place called Dingus?
No.
It's right next to Dinkletown, which is just across from Dinosaur, which is a long skip, a hump, and a hop, and a jump from Disappointment Island.
That's what I grew up on.
Which is bordered by the Dismal Swamp in Dogtown.
That's where I feel like I live right now.
Oh, wow. There's an actual island called Donald Duck Island. Did you know that?
Is it a Disney World?
It is not. It's in Ontario, Canada.
They just didn't have time to travel.
There's a place called Dongolio. It's in Sudan. But there's also one in Illinois. How about that? How about that? Sudan and Illinois share a team. Share a place called Dongolio. Be careful, Zach. So,
Is that next to Cornholio?
Be careful, Zach. Yeah.
There's a commune in France called Uranus.
Say that again?
There's a commune in France called Uranus.
Oh, okay. I thought you said something else. I thought you said the.
It's right over there next to Eastern Tickle. Sorry.
If he doesn't heed his own warning, there's no help. There's no hope.
Zach, quit it.
He's going to say he's going to exit out of that like 3 or 4 times.
Pull yourself together, Zach.
Come after me. I'm a man. I'm 40.
Okay. So, in other news, today, like we were just talking about, is the first day of the Beard Bod Challenge. I'm going to lose 50 pounds in 90 days. Boomer was gone when we introduced this yesterday. So, you've lost a bunch of weight.
Yeah.
How much poundage? Who am I? How much weight did you lose?
I went from over a 9-year period, 370. I'm at 223 right now.
Wow. Good job.
That'd be 150.
Yeah. Well,
That'd be the big 150.
I know where I went. I don't really care about the amount. I know where I'm at now. That's all.
I'll listen to him. All coy. Let me drop some knowledge on you. My boy Boomdog lost 150 pounds.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you want to call it like it is,
but I did over a long. See, like where you're going.
You did it 9 years. I'm doing 90 days.
Because mine was like
But yours was different.
Well, I didn't get there. In
Overnight,
2 days.
right.
So therefore, I took time. So I just committed to doing something every day, and it was more of a lifestyle change. So
was meth what you committed to? Or?
No, it was not.
Just out of curiosity, I've heard it'll help you lose weight. I'm not.
No, well,
not that I've tried it.
Yeah, not me. Me and meth have never visited.
So what'd you do?
There
was a app called
Tybo
called Sweat Deck.
My bad.
Okay, and it's called the deck of cards. You ever heard of Ray Lewis, the football player?
Yep.
So Ray Lewis did a deck
Is that
of
a rapper?
cards workout where he basically every time he would come up with a workout, he'd randomly flip a card, and the card he would have to do however many exercises on the value of the card. So my problem was I would go to the gym, do about 45 minutes on a treadmill. I feel like that I had done a lot, but really wasn't getting my heart rate up to any level whatsoever. So actually one of the coach of the Huntsville Havoc, Glenn, had said, we need to do this. And so we came in and did the deck of cards. Literally the first day I passed out, they had to give me peanut butter because my blood sugar had dropped, because I kind of did like Zach talked about, and I went in I'm around all my hockey friends, so I got
guns a-blazing.
I've got to show out, but 370 doesn't need to show out.
They're gonna have an ambulance on call outside.
He said 370 doesn't need to show.
I'm not. I wouldn't fool anybody that I was. After the workout, when I go, man, I'm out of shape. Well, yeah, really?
Everybody's like,
we get that. Yeah, so
we've been looking at it.
So, but the deck of cards would take you about 20 minutes. So there's 4 sets. So you'd pick I would do air squats, push-ups, mountain climbers, and
I hate
crunches.
mountain climbers so much.
So I'd do those 4, and then there'd be 2 jokers. So I'd do jumping jacks for the jokers. You do those 50 times. So by the end of the workout, you've done each exercise 94 times. So you've done 94 push-ups, 94 mountain climbers, 94 crunches, and I mean you're dripping wet, and your heart is just about to beat out of your chest. And I got that to where I can do it around 15 minutes usually.
What about your diet?
That I changed portion control was the biggest thing. I quit drinking I loved Mountain Dews, and chocolate donuts was my drug of choice.
Together?
Absolutely.
Really?
Yeah. I would go and
so you'd go chocolate donut. What's your donut of what's your donut of choice?
The little 6-pack of or what are the 7 or 8 pack of the little mini chocolate
Oh
donuts.
Yeah.
So I'd go to the Minute Mart or wherever.
So you'd go chocolate donut and Mountain Dew.
Yep, I would.
King size Mountain Dew.
Blood sugar.
Big size.
Yeah.
And so is that what introduced diabetes?
Probably. Yeah, over time. Yeah. My dad was diabetic, so.
So how long were you a big fella?
Probably started after college because I wasn't playing sports anymore, so that hit. So 1999 until.
So you were a big boy for a while.
Yeah.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So it had its effects on me. So, but yeah, like I said,
I think I would rather cut out something than make a smaller portion. Like I like a spread.
Well, what I like,
right. Well, I like a big old
depends
plate.
on what you eat, right? But you could, for me, it was, convenience because I was always working all over the place and I had no time to do anything. Well, Glenn was like, if you have your phone, which I've got the sweat deck on my phone.
So is that why you think you was kind of snacking a lot because you was on the go?
Yeah. Well, no. The main part was I was inconvenienced, so therefore I would just eat whatever's there. So if you were near the McDonald's or you couldn't go in and there wasn't like a quick convenient Whole Foods,
right?
But there's the sweat deck right there. So you have the different cards, and then you hit it.
Are you still sweat decking?
Yeah, I still do it.
Are you still decking sweat?
How long ago did you start this?
He just said 9 years ago.
Okay, I wasn't paying attention.
So then, like I said, it starts right there.
Shocker.
There's a 7 of hearts that says 7 push-ups, and when you hit it, you randomly. So you really the other thing is you don't really have to think about your workout because a lot of people
that's
think
huge.
You get to the gym and you're like, what am I going to do today?
So that app is 9 years old?
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, and here's the other thing that a lot of people are struggling with, and 866-494-9866. If you guys care to join us, add anything, you've got an inspirational story of weight loss, whatever it is, or you're fat and you want to lose weight. I mean, either way. I mean, we're all big. Everybody in here, but Connor's still a big boy. We could all afford to get.
He's like, hey.
Well, he's not in here, so
Connor will get there.
Yeah, Connor's got years, but when he gets there, he'll remember this conversation.
His
so
metabolism
I don't know.
still works.
I've met his father. His father's pretty fit, so I don't know. Maybe he's got But then again, my dad was an Olympic gymnast, so what's my excuse? But it's one of those things that it sneaks up on you in some cases, and in some cases it just hits you like a ton of bricks. Mine was quick. Mine was 2 years ago. When I bought a building downtown on the square in Athens, and I commenced to rehab in the building. And what I would do is I'd go to work all day, and then I'd work off at 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon, which I was self-employed, so there was a lot of flexibility. But I'd work off 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. I'd go over there, and I would remodel on the building till 3 or 4 in the morning, and then I'd drive home. And the whole time we're eating, we're 2 doors down from Village Pizza on the square in Athens. What do you think? I calculated my bill from Village Pizza for the 6-month remodel. I spent $2,700 on pizza over that time frame, right? And so you're just eating, you're drinking all kinds of stuff. There may have been a period of time where I had a little bit more of an uncomfortable relationship with Fireball whiskey than I wanted to because things are hard. I mean, things were just hard at that time. And before you know it, I've gained 45 pounds, just like that. I mean, just in an instant. And so not long ago, I went to working out. I went to Eating Right. Connor remembers. I was over we were at the other studio, and I did not break. I mean, I was perfect because again, when I commit to something, Like, it's scary. My wife thinks it's one of the most phenomenal things, and it is really cool how God built my brain. It's terrifying because it's the reason why I spent years addicted to, opiate painkillers. But it's also really neat in that when I set my mind on something, like, there's nothing that stops me. And I become addicted to that pursuit of whatever it is. It can be good and bad, right? Most of the time bad, but you can use it for good if you want to. So I'd become, my addiction was intermittent fasting. So I wouldn't eat. I was eating 8 hours a day and then 16 hours off. I worked out consistently. I didn't lift a weight. It was all high intensity interval training. It was all heart rate up. I'd work out an hour a day. And for 60 days I did that and I didn't lose a pound. And I was like, what?
What's the point?
What in the world? Like, why am I doing this? Turns out, if you abuse drugs for a long time, your brain stops making things. We talked about that yesterday. My brain had stopped creating testosterone. Well, that's why I wasn't gaining any fat. Why I wasn't burning any fat is because my body wasn't regulated. It wasn't working properly. So now that we have that regulated, now that we have the testosterone in check and everything ready to go, here we go. Today is day one. It's day one of the rest of my life.
Yay!
Boomer and the Beard will be right back.
WVNN Athens, WVNN FM Trinity, a Cumulus station. It's 6 o'clock. News starts now.
From ABC News, I'm Dave Packer. Shoveling out, and next up, northern New England for the massive winter.
Find out more, and there's no pressure. They are super easy to talk to. Call 877-26-BIBLE. That's 877-26-BIBLE. 877-26-BIBLE.
So, what do you want to eat?
I want something fastastic.
Fastastic?
Yes, fast yet fantastic.
Sounds, spiff delicious.
Well, then let's go.
Eat more chicken with Chick-fil-A in Decatur, the taste that you can't get anywhere else. Download the Chick-fil-A app today, bypass the line, and enjoy your Chick-fil-A even faster. 2 great Chick-fil-A locations in Decatur, ready to serve you. Stop by today on Highway 31 South and on the Beltline in Decatur.
Stay informed and entertained all day long, only on WVNN. Beautiful bearded host, Zach Walker, Alabama's best no-holds-barred, constitutionally conservative, Christ-centered talk radio. If that don't fire you up, then your wood's wet. Now, it's time for your bearded host, Zach Walker.
Oh, man, nothing happened on the dance hall floor. Here we go. Mercy, look who just walked through that door. Hello, TROUBLE. Come on, hey. Welcome back to Boomer and the Beard. I am Zach Walker, your big, beautiful bearded host. LeBron James now fighting with patrons in the stands. How about that?
He called her courtside Karen.
He did say courtside Karen was mad. Apparently that's the new thing when somebody is feeling courtside Karen's hot. I know that. But and I'm not talking about angry hot. But why do people say, like, why is it? I've noticed that a lot. You repeat, man, she mad.
Yeah. Doubling up. Karen.
Yeah, that's double mad. Really mad.
But why don't we say Karen was really mad?
I can't believe he would shame a fan publicly on Twitter.
A white fan, too.
That's bad.
It's probably racist. Look at that truck sinking in the water. Good Lord.
Shouldn't, as a professional, and him.
Look at him thrashing. Ah!
Yeah, he could easily just ignored that.
Yeah.
Like, just walk away.
He's got mad money. He shouldn't.
He needs mad attention.
He's.
Well, what's the situation? I don't know the situation with LeBron James.
Hold on a second. Hayden, use your words. Enunciate. I'd like to say to you. It's like I think that's what my wife's talking about. Because you go from like dead asleep to like trying to speak, and like your mouth can't catch up with your brain sometimes. And so because it's so early in the morning, I would just like take a deep breath, kind of, and then make a conscious statement.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
You're welcome, buddy. I'm just looking out for you.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, after all, I mean, you're the only one that spent time in Bangkok. So, the situation is, and I meant that literally. He spent time over there, by the way, fellas, ladies, gentlemen. Okay, that's what I'm saying. You can't get in trouble when you're actually making a statement that happened. I mean, it's not.
Came back broke.
So, anyways, what had happened was, I got the joke there, Jonah. I got that. That was a good one. LeBron James was apparently, as he's attempting to play basketball, making millions of dollars to dribble a little ball like he does every night. He, I guess, got into it with a husband first.
It was a wealthy Atlanta businessman, Chris Carlos, and his wife, Juanita.
Chris and Juanita Carlos.
They were removed from the game. They were trading barbs with LeBron in the stadium, and she was actually posting stuff on social media, which I think people actually shared on the bench to LeBron, that she was saying that.
First of all, pull your head out of your A and worry about the game.
Right.
Okay? LeBron, I got an idea. You've never won a championship without at least 2 other Hall of Famers next to you. So until you can do that and shut up about this whole Michael Jordan, I'm better than him thing, you can't. You don't deserve to tote the jockstrap of the man.
Amen.
Second of all, worry about the game that you're playing, not your Twitter following. Get off the Faceagram, the Instabook, and worry about the game.
And LeBron, she yelled some pretty rough language to him.
Oh, uh-oh. Come
on,
Juanita.
And then LeBron fired back, "Shut your mouth, you dumb bee."
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
And the world went south on that one.
you.
He was just talking about the mountain. Don't worry.
What'd you say?
He was just talking about the mountain. Don't worry.
Okay. Sorry, I had you muted because you were typing, and it was quite audible.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, LeBron said the difference that we're on the court, we're not having alcoholic beverages, and he did the tweets of courtside Karen mad with the laughing face, and
So wait a minute. Can we stop here for a minute? I'd like to ponder and pontificate. If a black man calls a white woman a B, there's absolutely no issue,
Correct.
no anger.
They got thrown out.
The fans get thrown out.
Mm-hmm.
If that had been Steve Nash and a black woman,
career over,
ended, and Nash would have been escorted off the floor for the safety of Nash.
Yeah. So.
Quote unquote.
A little rough. King James.
He's acting like Queen Bee. See what I did there?
Yep.
And then goes to Twitter.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
She said this, and
I
said that.
Courtside Karen mad. She's a dump. Boop.
I think as the paid professional, you have to tune that stuff out.
Oh yeah.
I mean, if you're the professional, you've been in sports, people are going to be yelling stuff from the stands. If that actually let that affect you, unless they're yelling like racial stuff towards him or something like that, but just yelling, heckling, stuff like that. Yeah.
If you are getting paid millions of dollars to play, here's the difference in for all you LeBron lovers out there. Let me briefly use this as another illustration as to why Michael Jordan was a supreme basketball player. Michael Jordan would literally be assaulted. Like, police could file assault charges for some of the fouls he took on a nightly basis. LeBron James is tweeting during the game about courtside Karen.
Yeah.
Okay? There's the difference. The difference right there is Michael Jordan played through, and everybody calls it the flu game. It was food poisoning. It wasn't for the flu. It was freaking food poisoning. But he played through food poisoning and scored 40-plus points to secure a championship win. And LeBron James over here worried about who mad is what it is. Worried about who mad over there. Courtside Karen mad, bro.
Right.
Like, are you kidding? Play your game. Win a championship. Shut up.
And be a role model.
I've got an idea. Play defense for once. Yeah. Play defense for once. Sorry.
Teach all the young kids to say, "Shut up, you dumb."
Bitch. Yeah, that's how we talk to women.
Right.
Hey, son, you need to look up to men like LeBron James. Well, Daddy, he called that lady a. Yeah. I'm sorry, son. Please don't call that. But don't say that to her.
LeBron.
Well, LeBron, way to go, buddy. There we go. Round of applause for LeBron. Way to act like a man. Hayden, I feel like there's some LeBron defense over in your corner there. I feel like you are a LeBron.
You think so?
You had a face on at some point that was kind of
I think
defensive.
I'm not a huge LeBron fan or even like basketball fan in general, but I think sometimes fan and player interactions like that are cool. Like, if a fan is talking trash to him and then he shoots a three in
yeah.
And he's like, yeah, well,
Absolutely.
But the tweeting thing was uncalled for. That's
Look,
ridiculous.
If Barry Bonds is up to bat and somebody's sitting behind home plate with a big, triple-sized needle, faking like you're giving yourself, and Barry Bonds hits a home run, I want him to point them down and then run the bases.
Flex.
Exactly. I want him to look at them. I want him to turn his show them their butt. Like, you want to give me another shot, or you want me to do it? I want that. But the difference is you do it with what you do on the court. The moment you cross that line and you called a woman a B.
Yeah.
You have crossed a line that cannot be uncrossed. That is not sports. That is not entertainment. That is not anything but that's just poor form. And so ultimately, I love, are you kidding me? I am the number one, as you can probably imagine. It is hard to find someone who talks trash better than me. Like, I'm gifted at it, and it's not a good thing, but I am, okay? And I love that part of sports. It's part of my favorite. It's literally my favorite part of the game. But I've also never been paid millions of dollars to play a sport.
Plus, I think there's a line, too.
I've never been a, quote, professional athlete. Think about that. That'd be like at work tomorrow. Your boss is getting worn out by a customer, and he's like, "Why don't you shut up, you Like, your boss is getting paid to be there and handle that interaction with that client. He can't just call her a dumb bee.
Yeah.
Because guess what? He's gonna lose his job. You're gonna lose your job. You're gonna lose your company. I'm gonna lose my opportunity to continue doing business.
Well, it's giving them ratings. You know, they're so down right now. They're doing whatever. Want people to give attention.
It's not about that. That would be a good explanation. That would be a good. I would even go there with you, but it's not. It's not about that. It's about the character of the man, LeBron James, and it is absent.
Yeah.
He does a lot for the underprivileged community. We're gonna call balls and strikes. We always talk about it. We're gonna call balls and strikes on the show. LeBron James does a lot of good for a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
He makes tons of changes for the lives of impoverished children and the black community and yada, yada, yada all the time. But apparently he lacks character.
Yeah.
He lacks character.
He's probably being applauded more than ridiculed right now.
No question.
Yeah, by his entourage and people around him. Yeah, it's funny. But yeah, there's a line. Like, if you're a fan, like, I think you can heckle and you can be a professional heckler, but like, okay, if it goes personal, that's when I think you have to kind of, like, let's say if he had a kid that was in a wheelchair and they said something, well, that's why your kid's in a wheelchair, something stupid, and you're like, okay, you can say I suck at basketball, or you can do whatever, but when you look at a man and stand there with his wife on the sidelines and you call his wife, then that,
Then
I didn't even see.
You know what I would have told him? I'd have been like, hey, LeBron, you need to go to Gobbler's Knob. Oh! This is Boomer and the Beard. We'll be right back.
In North Alabama, WVNN.
In any home, cabinets are an instrumental part of your design. So, when you open your current cabinets, what instrument do they play? Wouldn't you rather they sounded like this? They can. It just takes one call to us.
Cabinet Express Online, North Alabama's premier cabinet supplier. Whether you want a complete custom kitchen or some of our RTA line, at Cabinet Express Online, you will get the most value out of your hard-earned money every time. Are you looking for framed or frameless? Either way, in no time at all, your dream kitchen can be a reality. And the only place you should trust to bring that dream to life is Cabinet Express Online. Schedule your free design consultation today with Cabinet Express Online. Call 256-289-7355. That's 289-7355. And online at CabinetExpressOnline.com. Design your custom kitchen today with Cabinet Express Online.
Why are you staring at me?
I know what you did.
What?
You know what you did.
What are you talking about?
The cookie dough. You've been all up in the cookie dough. My cookie dough.
Okay, see, look, what had happened was...
Get your own dough, yo. Get your own dough with Cookie Dough Magic, now open in Huntsville. We all have memories of stealing that cookie dough from the mixer before our grandmother could bake it. Now you can get it in a cone, cup, milkshake, and more. All safe to eat with no baking required. We have 12 delicious flavors. It's the best of both worlds. Delicious cookie dough, and it's safe to eat. Some of our signature flavors include magic chocolate chip, birthday cake batter, cheesecake dough, salty sweet, peanut butter, and more. It's so good. Get yours today at Cookie Dough Magic. Now open on Jefferson Street North in downtown Huntsville. And check us out online at mycookiedoughmagic.com. Life is short. Mix it up with Cookie Dough Magic.
Hello, I'm Mike Lindell, the inventor of MyPillow, and like all of you out there, I had problems sleeping. Pillows would go flat, I would flip-flop all night long, I would wake up with a sore neck, maybe a headache, or feel like I needed a nap even though I slept 8 hours. When I invented MyPillow, I wanted it to where you can move the patented fill to give you the exact support you need as an individual, regardless of sleep position. MyPillow will get you into that deep sleep faster, and you will stay there longer. It's not about how much time we spend in bed. It's about how much of that quality sleep we get. I do all of my own manufacturing right here in the United States. I have a 10-year warranty. You can wash and dry MyPillow, and I give you a 60-day money-back guarantee, so you have nothing to lose. And here's my best offer ever. Buy your premium queen-sized MyPillow for $29.99. That's right, $29.99 for a premium queen-size MyPillow, only $5 more for the king size. Go to MyPillow.com
radio specials. Use promo code BEARD at checkout.
Where Alabama talks. WVNN. Depend on it.
Hey, hello. Go back to the thing. Hello. Gee, thumbs up on me.
Oh, yeah. Turn it up.
This song goes out to Who Mad? To the land of on my way to North Carolina. Did I get the lyrics right that time?
No,
Okay.
not even close.
Headlights. What about that? Did I get that right? 17 hours. No, carrot
He says-
flowers.
Darius Rucker says bouquet, and that one ended a bouquet.
Boo. Well, it's not if bouquet is what you need to rhyme. It's bouquet.
Right.
Like a wagon wheel, rock me, mama, anywhere you feel. Hey, mama, rock me. Welcome back to Boomer and the Beard. I am Zach Walker, your big, beautiful, bearded host. So thankful you choose to join us here each and every morning. Proud sponsor of the show, Chick-fil-A. We are broadcasting live from the Chick-fil-A studio here at Cotton Row Company's Chick-fil-A in Decatur. There are 2 locations, one on Highway 31 South and on the Beltline, to serve you better. I don't know about you, but does it get any better than Chick-fil-A when it comes to breakfast? Now, unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to eat any for a little while, but it doesn't mean I can't. I'm not one of those people that's like, oh, I got to eat clean, so please don't bring anything good around me. Like, I'm going to be good with it. So
all your sponsors are lined up to things.
They
you're
got
not
grilled
gonna be able to
nuggets.
have.
Oh yeah, no, I know. Friday when John comes in with cookie dough magic and it's sitting right here, it's going to be a challenge. Yeah. I'm probably going to have some. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. Like I'm not going to live.
Well, then you're not all in.
No, I am all in. But look, when the scale reads 235 in 90 days, you'll see how all in I was. I'm not going to put myself. I mean, I don't want to be miserable in my life. That's why I'm going all in.
Excuses.
No. That's why I'm going all in. That's why I go all the way in. Because if you ease in, you're not going to get the results. I'm going to go all the way in so that when I want to eat a little mini-sized cookie dough every now and again, it doesn't kill me. Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, I tell you what, it's going to be all in for me. And in 90 days, you don't know what my diet plan looks like. My diet plan might have cookie dough on it.
That's a diet plan. I don't want. Come on.
Right. Anyways,
share your secrets.
Chick-fil-A in Decatur. Highway 31 South, Beltline Road. Make sure you go by and see them. Tell them that the Beard sent you. Just make sure that they know that we're the reason that you're coming over there, because obviously we are. Let's go to the phones, 866-494-9866. He rocks me like a wagon wheel. Who mad? Hey, buddy, how are you?
What's going on?
Man, I don't know it. You hear your name?
Yeah.
I Beetlejuiced myself, man. I Beetlejuiced myself. I was talking about mad. I said who mad. I didn't even mean to say who mad, but I'm glad you called.
It's all good. I can stand the publicity.
Yeah,
anyway,
all publicity is good publicity.
Yeah, even the negative.
That's right. Jerry Jones famously said that, yeah.
On this LeBron James, we shouldn't focus on his character. We should look at the good things he do off the court. And I like him because he's a fighter and he punches back. That sound familiar?
Sounds like Donald Trump.
Yeah. Did
you like Donald? Did you want us not to focus on Trump's character?
Did you? So is he allowed to fight? Is he allowed to fight women? Is that something that should we excuse that too? Or?
I didn't see him fight a woman.
Well, he called her. He called her one of those. It starts with a B, and when you scratch yourself and it itches. Look, you called the wrong. Hey, listen. You called the wrong place if you think that we have excused anything Donald Trump's done. You obviously you call up here expecting to hear some stupid redneck that it doesn't understand how life works. Like there's no world where I would excuse Donald Trump anything. So you need to take that nonsense and call somewhere else with it, because that's not how this show operates. No, that's hey. I let you have your turn. And now it's my turn, who mad? Don't get mad, who mad? Ain't no hey, who mad? You mad. Ain't no reason. You can't call in here acting like, well, y'all excuse. We never excuse Donald Trump. I called Donald Trump an idiot on multiple occasions. By the same way, the only thing I care about is a man's character.
Well, I just wanted your listeners to understand that the hypocrisy and
But
all
we,
that.
but who, man? We on the same team there. I would call the same people hypocritical. So why you call my show with that? That's insulting, man.
Because the ones listening needed to hear it.
But if they're listening to my show, I mean that's racist now. Now it's stereotypical. Now you're being a racist. You saying everybody listens to this show is a white nationalist.
You'll be strong. You'll be okay.
Man, Humad, you've had a lot of good calls. Okay. You've had a lot of really good calls, but today you sounded like an ignorant fool. I'll just be honest with you. Thank you for the call, though, Humad. Not his best effort there. Humad got pretty angry when he, listening to common sense and reason is tough for people like Humad. So is keeping a job. In other news, I don't know, how can you not focus on his character?
LeBron's a touchy subject.
Apparently.
Touchy.
Apparently, our sports idols are a little touchy. We can't.
And he does.
Hey, but Joe Biden on the other hand. Hey, there's a winner.
Oh.
Hey, there's a winner.
But like you did say earlier about LeBron, he does.
Look,
do
I'm just
things.
gonna be honest with you. Catholic priests don't have nothing on Joe Biden. Go ahead. Sorry.
No, LeBron does do good things.
He does, and I said that.
And that's why he should act better. If he's doing things for the little kids, then show the little kids how you treat belligerent women.
Man, when we were sitting here waiting on Humad to come into the show, we were talking about how much we liked Humad.
Yeah.
We were talking about how much we liked people who are willing to bring in a reasonable argument from the opposition, and all he does is try to stir stuff up, which I respect because I'm very much a disruptive type of person. So from one disruptor to another, but the parallel he tried to make was so ignorant. It doesn't. I mean, well, LeBron James is. Oh, he does a lot of good stuff off the field, so we're going to ignore everything else. Does that sound familiar? Yeah, it does. It sounds like a bunch of idiots that justified Joe Biden is what it sounds like to me. It sounds like somebody that had terrible policy, terrible plans for this country, terrible social, killing babies, you name it. But hey, he's not Donald Trump. We're going to justify one for the other. We're going to let this part go because we want this over here. It's a typical justification, and it's not just Donald Trump. It's both sides. It's everywhere. It's left, right. It's top. It's bottom. So, Humad, next time you call, man, bring something stronger than that weak sauce, man. That was. You are far more intelligent than to waste our time with ignorant crap like that. I believe that. I believe you're better than that. Just because you're mad, don't mean you got to take it out on us, dog.
Well, and the thing is,
Humad.
You got to look at it. Okay, yeah, you call in, you say, yeah, there was people that were, what do you call it, Trump-gnosis?
Yeah, and he's right.
And then it's like, okay, that's fine. But I've never heard him once say Biden-gnosis.
No, everybody that voted for Biden was smart, intelligent. They were voting on principle. They were – yeah. Because if we believe that, then we've got to – okay, here we go. This is going to bring it home. Ready? I'm rounding second. The coach is waving me around. I'm about to touch third. There's going to be a play at the plate, and I'm going to be safe. But let me break this down for you. If you believe Humad's logic, then every single person that voted for Biden did so because they want to murder babies.
I'm sitting here trying to think of something good to say about Biden.
No, everyone that voted for Joe Biden did so because they single-handedly, personally wanted to have a hand in murdering babies.
Murderer.
If you use his logic.
By his logic, every single person that voted for Joe Biden wants to personally murder a child.
Murder.
Yeah. But he's done a couple good things.
What?
But yeah, I mean, he only sniffed their hair. He didn't grab them by, he didn't grab them by the, he just sniffed their hair.
All right. Yeah.
I mean, if you want to go to justification, never mind.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to go there.
We all got to do better.
There.
Happy thoughts.
I can't. I mean, I get so excited when Humad calls. I really do.
Just don't take the bait.
Now we mad.
No, I'm not mad. That's the thing is I'm not I'm disappointed that I gave him a whole lot more credit than he deserved. Apparently, I expected an intelligent conversation, and what I heard was unintelligible. And that's just frustrating. But what can you do? What can you do? Hey, look, we can't control the people that call in, so I apologize. And for those of you that are just joining the show that just listened to that fool talk, I promise you 9 out of 10 times Humad hits a home run. So he is a great caller, and he's a great asset to this show. But today he just he strike 1, 2, and 3. So we're going to put him on a temporary 5-day hiatus. He has gotten So he is gone from the show for a 5-day hiatus for ignorant. We're throwing the flag for ignorant comments, and he will be on No Soup for You 2 weeks. So some people get that. Some people don't get that. But
Oh, look, that Phil's already done it. 6 more weeks of winter. It's happened.
Breaking just in. 6
look
more
at
weeks.
these idiots in top hats and.
That is the inner circle you were talking about.
It's Illuminati.
Illuminati.
You'll disappear if you don't be careful.
This isn't.
You missed it. You could see the scroll earlier that he was reading
They
off
were talking
of.
to him.
They had all the.
Now he's talking to him right now. Look, he's talking.
He's going to eat that microphone.
I wish he would.
I wish he just.
I was watching it a second ago, and this one guy was talking, and he was right up in Phil's face, and I was just waiting for.
Oh, bite his nose off.
When's
bite his nose off,
Groundhog
bite
going
his
to
nose
go
off, bite
go
his nose off.
Groundhog? You know,
Look at that animal abuse.
when animals attack.
And PETA's so. Okay, but can we be honest, though, about you, PETA? This is a groundhog that instead of fighting for life in the wilderness is being held and petted by the upper class of society. He has got a better life than any groundhog in the history of groundhogs. So keep your nonsense to yourself about pet abuse, animal abuse. The freaking son of a gun sleeps on a down pillow, probably.
Privilege.
Like, yeah, he is groundhog privilege. That is groundhog privilege at its finest.
Got it better than we do.
Absolutely. Only because he's a groundhog. If he was a skunk, you wouldn't get that privilege, and that's racist.
Not until my new holiday.
Oh, Flatulence Friday, sponsored by Skunks Everywhere.
Pepe Le Pew.
Oh man, it's always something.
Yep.
I think I handled it pretty well, though. You're listening to Boomer and the Beard. I didn't yell at anybody too. Well, I probably did, but it's okay because sometimes you deserve to get yelled at. We'll be right back.
The talk station in Alabama. WVNN. Depend on it. This is News Talk 770 AM, 92.5 FM, WVNN. News starts now.
President Biden today to sign 3 executive orders rolling back Trump immigration policies, creating a task force aimed at reuniting children who American authorities separated from their families on the border, addressing the root causes of migration from Central America, and restoring the U.S. asylum system. Republicans are optimistic after their face-to-face meeting with President Biden on passing the next COVID relief package. Louisiana Senator Bill Cassidy, one of 9 Republicans meeting with President Biden.
I consider it a success. There was common ground. As the president said, we're united in our concern for the American people.
But both sides far apart on the final price tag. The Biden proposal, $1.9 trillion. Republicans say they can do it for $600 billion. The Northeast will dig out today after some areas got hit with over 2 feet of snow. It's still coming down in parts of the region. In a virtual ceremony at Gobbler's Knob in Pennsylvania, Groundhog Punxsutawney Phil saw his shadow predicting 6 more weeks of winter. Dave Packer, ABC News.
Are you tired? You suffer from chronic fatigue, neuropathy, or joint pain? Call Madison Integrative Medicine. Our amazing staff will provide an individualized patient experience focused on your overall health to treat the cause, not just the problem. Utilizing both traditional and natural medicine. Don't let the symptoms become overwhelming. Treat them preventatively with Madison Integrative Medicine on Slaughter Road in Madison. Call 256-325-0955. That's 325-0955.
Karen's a quilter.
Karen's Quality Quilts. Quality custom quilts quickly.
How's the quilting business, Karen?
Kinda quiet. My quest to quadruple my quilting sales has created a quagmire.
Can I be candid, Karen?
Okay.
You need a website that can encompass the quality of your quilts.
I know quilts, but I know no computers. They're confusing.
But there are people who know coding like you know quilting.
Who's that?
I'm glad you asked. Web Underdog creates websites that don't just catch the eye, they catch customers. And they're as user-friendly for you as they are for your clients. We build high-quality, clean, well-coded, custom designs for organizations of all sizes that are affordable, professional, and specially made for your brand and visitors. Outside of responsive web design, Web Underdog also offers search engine optimization, website management, and so much more. Give your business the professional touch and contact Web Underdog for a free web design quote. Call 256-998-0667. That's 998-0667 and online at webunderdog.com. Web Underdog, your local web design and SEO agency.
After what happened this past election cycle, what I'm about to tell you was totally predictable.
In Georgia, Republican state senator is sponsoring legislation to require a photo ID for people who want to vote by mail. Voters would have to send copies of their IDs to election officials when requesting mail-in ballots, and again when they return the ballot to be counted. Now, the reason for this is obvious: to eliminate fraud, both in the mail-in ballot requests and in the return ballots. The other thing predictable about the anti-fraud legislation is the Democrat Party's reaction to it. They hate it. Fair Fight, founded by Democrat Stacey Abrams, slammed it immediately. The group's claim is that the proposal unfairly expects Georgia residents to have access to a printer. Fair Fight also accuses Republicans of racism, of course. They say Republicans are trying to take away Georgians' ability to vote by mail because too many people of color voted by mail last time. Now, anybody could have predicted the Democrats would play the race card. It's their go-to move. But here's the truth. Requiring voter ID for secure and fair elections is not about race. It's never been about race. It's about election integrity, and the Democrats know it, which is why they will do everything in their power to fight it, resist it, and make sure it never happens.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/news. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job in ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And now you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
It's your news now. WVNN. Depend on it.
I didn't mean to hit you in the head. Maybe I did.
We will make America great again.
Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
For the sake of our freedom and for the sake of our children, we are going to work, we are going to fight, and we are going to win, win, win.
Welcome back to Boomer and the Beard. I am Zach Walker, your big, beautiful bearded host. So thankful you choose to join us here each and every day. I've gotten a message here that I butchered the name of a town in Illinois earlier in the show. Well, Larry, I think I butchered lots of things today. So thank you for your input. If you'd like to send me the phonetic spelling, I will try my best. Hooked on phonics, work good for me. Okay. So we have a package here that we need to get into out of Oklahoma. So let me set this up here. An Oklahoma state lawmaker is introducing a bill for Bigfoot hunting.
Hunting license you can purchase to hunt Bigfoot with the bounty on Bigfoot's head at $25,000. So if you get Bigfoot, $25,000.
That's it?
Yep, that's it. You think you're right? You would think it'd be a
lot more.
We have baseball cards that go for millions of dollars, but Bigfoot,
Yeah.
he's just $25K.
What if I get him
more than that on
alive?
Wheel of Fortune?
Right. So this is Republican State Representative Justin Humphrey.
This Bigfoot Festival there in Honubby starts in October, and so what we're trying to do is promote that festival, promote that area, get people to come into that area, because we believe if they come to our area, they'll want to come back. They're going to tell their friends. They're going to bring people back. Again, what we're going to look at is by offering a bounty on Bigfoot. So what we want to try to do is offer a bounty of $25,000 for a real-life Bigfoot. We're going to offer the opportunity to buy licenses and buy tags. Now, our goal is not to kill Bigfoot. We want to make sure that everybody understands that we're not trying to shoot Bigfoot. What we want to do is trap Bigfoot.
All right, stop.
And that we're
Stop. Just pause. Just pause. Just pause for a moment. We're going to sell a Bigfoot hunting license. We're going to put a $25,000 bounty on his head, but the goal is not to shoot or kill Bigfoot.
Tranquilizer dart. It's like.
Does anyone else find something inconsistent about that?
A little bit. I mean, but
I think they just need some revenue.
All right, continue.
For those who want to come out and get in a hunt and try to trap Bigfoot.
Oh, trapping.
25,000. This is my goal, is to try to get the
This
wildlife
is my goal.
to maybe support a $25,000 bounty on Bigfoot, and that by doing so, we're going to have lots of people come out and want to participate in looking for Bigfoot. I've already been contacted by many, many people who just want to buy a license to frame and put on their wall.
That's it.
And there is the crux of the entire situation.
You think that's why Oklahoma gets hit with so many tornadoes?
I didn't know that was that country.
I
mean, good.
Are you kidding me?
Wow.
You did. Oh,
I mean,
Oklahoma's as backwards as. Oh, people
got-
give us a hard time down here for being just being next. Hey, we ain't hey. That you like. I would put South Louisiana above Oklahoma in the intelligence division, and that's saying a lot. Because them Southern Louisiana folks, they know their way around a swamp. They can trap, shoot, kill, whatever, anything.
Swamp.
But they're just a different breed down there. Ain't nothing wrong. I love them to death. Everybody loves them. But so here's, can you go back to the very beginning of that video? I just want to hear how he pronounces the very.
I knew that was coming.
Yeah.
Hobnobby.
Ho-nubby.
Ho-nubby.
It wasn't.
I'm referencing my weird place list. It is not on there. So
you're gonna add it? You're gonna
yeah, the whole nubby.
Go to Wikipedia.
All right, so here. All right, play it one more time. I want everyone to hear it, and then what I want to do is I want to see if we can spell it.
Okay.
Stop.
Is there two B's or one?
So I'll lead. I know how it's spelled, but I'll tell you how I was going to spell it before I saw this. HOLENUBBY. Whole nubby.
I would go HOLKNUBBY.
Okay.
I'll say HOANOEBIE.
Okay.
I didn't hear a L in there, so
Really?
I didn't hear a L. I HOENUBBY.
Ho nubby.
Ho nubby. That's exactly what I heard.
That is exactly what I heard too.
I heard
H.
Oh.
How you not spell it? How you not hear a L? Ho nubby.
I don't hear a hole. I hear
ho nubby.
Ho nubby.
Two
That's what I
B's.
hear.
Okay. Let me tell you how to spell it. HONOBIA. Hanobia.
Hanobia. It's Hanobia.
Hanobia.
How nubby.
How nubby.
You don't get a Bigfoot license
Down
over
there in
there.
Ho
Is
nubby.
that like a phobia? They're afraid of Bigfoot? Is it?
Ho nubia.
Leave it up to the locals to butcher your own name.
And it's in the Kiamichi Mountain.
They got mountains in Oklahoma?
Kiamichi Mountain Christian Mission in Honobio, Oklahoma.
That's where, of course, that's where Bigfoot lives.
Yeah,
I mean, he's right
Honobby.
there. I mean,
The Kiamichis
no, the what? Yeah,
or the Honobby?
either one, both of them.
Get your license and put it on your wall.
We've already had many inquiries for people wanting to get them a Bigfoot hunting license and frame it, put it in a shadow box, throw it on the wall in their office.
I mean, if Poxitani Phil lives at a Gobbler's Knob, then it's not a stretch to think that Bigfoot lives in a hoe nubby.
866-494-9866. We've got some phone calls on the line, but also the Bigfoot support groups are out there are raging right now.
Oh.
They are raging because and this is completely true. We'll get to that in a minute. Let's go to Larry on line 1. Larry, if you are Larry that emailed in or messaged in, what Pennsylvania name did I butcher?
You wasn't. It was Illinois.
Or Illinois, even worse. Which one did I butcher?
It was Dongola. You called it Dongolia. The only reason I know is because I grew up most and lived in Illinois for 43 years of my life, so it was Dongola.
Dongolio just sounded better, I guess.
Dongolio.
Yeah, I laughed. He said, like, really? Dongolia.
Oh, man. Well, thank you for clarifying that. It is not Dongolio.
That's home of the Ding dynasty.
Yeah, it's not yeah, and sometime when you go fishing, I think you know where I'm at. Just come by and find me.
I'll do that, Larry. I'll do that. And
maybe y'all can hunt Bigfoot together.
Yeah, we get us a $25,000 prize out there in Ho Nubby. Thanks for the call, Larry. Oh, man. Down there in Ho Nubby. Like, I can't. We've got the Bigfoot Festival down there in Ho Nubby. Can you spell that, sir? H-O, common spelling.
He won an election. That's what I'm throwing out there. He is a state.
Oh, we just got a pure D giggle from Connor.
No.
We've got him rolling this morning. I've never heard that giggle.
It's because I did the Ding Dynasty. He knew.
No, that was good. That was a good one.
I've just been on a roll this morning.
Yeah, it's been a good morning.
They're going to sell the licenses framed already. Just send it to you.
That was a high educational dad joke right there.
Yeah, that was definitely an elevated dad joke.
To have
because
Mongolia
and
then
Ming and Ding
that
and Bing.
That was a good one right there.
Yeah.
That could go into the Boomer Hall of Fame right there. That could be one of them.
I thought you were making a joke about, like, Ding Dong.
Oh.
Kind of, sort of. That was part of it, too. Ming and Ding. Yeah, that would be...
You know what makes our humor funny is the fact that we just kind of skirt around it. Connor just said, I thought you was talking about a ding-dong.
I'm talking about ringing doorbells, of course.
Yes.
You know that.
Or a hostess cake.
Hey, that ding-dong ditch. We're going ding-dong ditch. Oh, man. Oh, gosh. Just don't do it on Gobbler's knob. You'll be all right. You're listening to Boomer and the Beard. It is 15 minutes to the top of the hour. Dale Jackson follows us at 7, but you've got one more segment with us. Don't you touch that dial. You're a communist. We'll be right back.
The Dale Jackson Show, weekday mornings only on WVNN.
Why are you staring at me?
I know what you did.
What?
You know what you did.
What are you talking about?
The cookie dough. You've been all up in the cookie dough. My cookie dough.
Okay, see, look, what had happened was...
Get your own dough, yo. Cookie Dough Magic, now open in Huntsville. 12 delicious flavors in a cone, cup, milkshake, and more. Cookie Dough Magic, now open on Jefferson Street North in downtown Huntsville. And check us out online at mycookiedoughmagic.com.
You go as hard as you can. And then a little harder.
And it was like I stepped funny, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And I could barely walk on.
Okay, let's take a look.
At Lang Chiropractic, we'll help your sports performance and your overall health by improving your range of motion, flexibility, relieving inflammation, and so much more. Focusing to improve your health and wellness in all areas of your life. Whether you're having trouble with back pain, neck pain, or just want to start feeling better when you wake up in the morning, Dr. David Lang is focused on a whole person approach, finding those underlying causes and creating a personalized plan for your individual needs. Schedule your visit by calling 256-444-1600. That's 444-1600 at Lang Chiropractic on Highway 72 East in Athens in the Publix Shopping Center. Visit us online at langchiropracticcenter.com. Lang Chiropractic, we've got your back. Come see us today.
Where is your haircut gone?
We know you don't get out as much. You don't drive by your regular sport clips and pop in for that MVP haircut experience that is so much more than a haircut. But isn't it worth getting out for? For that legendary hot steam towel for your face, massaging shampoo that makes you melt into your seat. Oh man, you remember that, right? We found your haircut. It's right where you left it. Sport Clips. It's good to be a guy. Where is your haircut gone? We know you don't get out as much. You don't drive by your regular sport clips and pop in for that MVP haircut experience that is so much more than a haircut. But isn't it worth getting out for? For that legendary hot steam towel for your face, massaging shampoo that makes you melt into your seat. Oh man, you remember that, right? We found your haircut. It's right where you left it. Sport Clips. It's good to be a guy.
The talk station in Alabama, WVNN. Depend on it.
Come with us, join the ride. Boomer and the Beard. We're from every walk of life. Boomer and the Beard. Big, beautiful, bearded hosts. Boomer and the Beard. And even our old fart co-host.
Boomer and the Beard. Boomer and the Beard. Welcome back to Boomer and the Beard. I'm Zach Walker, your big, beautiful, bearded host. So thankful you choose to join us here each and every day for your best, the favorite, the smartest show in morning radio. If you haven't, be sure to go to boomerandbeard.com. That's boomerandbeard.com. Spell out the word and, boomerandbeard.com. You can engage with us on social media, on the Facegram, on the Tweeter box. You can get us anywhere you want to. YouTube's definitely a good one. You can also get engaged with our podcast. We've seen a spike in podcast downloads. Literally 20% in the last 7 days, Connor. So that's really neat. We're really getting a ton of action there, which we appreciate. We appreciate that. Make sure you're doing that, going to wherever you listen to podcasts, searching for it. It's now called Boomer and the Beard. We got the name changed. The icon art is right. We've gotten everything switched over, so we are officially all the way Boomer and the Beard. And so that is exciting. Be sure to check out Cookie Dough Magic. Like I said, we're going to have John Hugel in studio on Friday, which will be cool. I was a lot more excited about it when I realized I was going to be able to, or before I realized I probably wasn't going to be able to eat any cookie dough. But I'm excited to have John in and tell you about his product. It's unbelievable. You can check them out in Huntsville. It's the only place. I mean, it's not like just go down to Huntsville and type in Cookie Dough Magic and go try it out. It's magic, literally. Oh, it's magic. Cookie dough.
You can't have.
That's pretty good, right? That's pretty good, right?
That's right. Yeah.
You think I should quit my day job?
Probably. Have you guys ever had anything stolen from you? Like you've been robbed?
Well, yeah. Every day, my intelligence on this show. Oh, no, B.
What's the word? Like the most odd thing that you've ever had stolen? What would be
a hitch out of the back of my truck.
Okay.
It was locked in too, so they had to cut it off.
My first car was my grandma's Cutlass. It got stolen twice out of my yard.
Same one?
Oh, yeah.
Did you live in the hood?
Harvest.
So they stole it?
Oh, yeah.
You found it?
Oh, yeah. Both times. On blocks.
So they really just wanted the wheels. They just weren't good enough.
And the stereo.
Oh, wow.
Oh, man.
Did you? Second time the steering wheel column was broke with a, they cranked it with a screwdriver. Yeah, I sold it after that.
Connor, you have anything stolen?
Nothing big. I mean, like school supplies and stuff, but I mean, nothing really.
I had a Charles.
That's a 17-year-old that's grown up in Athens their entire life. What have you had stolen? A pencil. It was mechanical number 2.
Those
brand new eraser.
I had a Charles Barkley basketball jersey stolen during PE 8th grade year.
Oh. That's terrible.
And then the kid quit school.
That's terrible.
Hayden, you had anything stolen recently?
Nothing like weird, but when I was living in Montana, someone stole my winter jacket and my gloves as I would use every morning.
To go to the outhouse? Oh.
No, but no, to drive to work. So it was a big deal because my hands would be freezing, and that was that.
Did you not have heat in your vehicle?
Yeah, but I mean, I would just be driving like 5-10 minutes, and it wouldn't heat up that quick. So you needed your gloves in Montana.
Isotoners,
wintertime.
Well, I bring that up. In Detroit, young lady India Gardner, who works at the Chrysler plant, spends her hard days building trucks there in Detroit, came home and a thief had stole her front porch.
The whole porch.
Wait a minute.
She returned home on Saturday from a long day to find her
porch is
entire
gone.
front porch of her house was missing.
You should be able to ride around and find that.
Hey, Connor. This weekend we're gonna go boosting. All right, we gonna get us. We need some drug money. You want boost cars? No. Okay. What about cell phones? We can take some cell phones off some college kids coming out of them college. No.
I'm thinking bigger.
Bigger. Front porch. Like what?
Yeah.
Like.
Obviously, she didn't have.
I mean, look, I know lumber's expensive, but damn. Like
she should have bolted
I
that
wish
down.
you could see this front porch and see how nice it was.
Yeah.
Like,
it must have been the Taj Mahal.
Oh, it had rocking chairs.
Oh, no question. It was a.
I bet it was decked out.
What if it was?
Okay. You're an idiot.
It's killing on the dad jokes.
Yeah. But she's starting a GoFundMe account.
Shocker.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That to replace the stolen porch. She said, "I didn't know I would be buying a porch. It's funny, but it's not. LOL. I'm laughing, but I'm pissed."
Can we start a GoFundMe account to rename Gobbler's Knob? Do you think that'd get any traction?
I think that's more change.org territory.
Okay. Yeah. Can you fire up a petition? I'm dead serious. Fire up a petition to change Gobbler's Knob to.
Why would you want to change something that's already perfect?
I think I'm against that. Yeah, I don't want to change that name.
Bigfoot is real and in danger. Enthusiasts take issue with new law. I want to circle back and end on this. We got that Bigfoot festival down there in Honobia. Honobia, 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 Honobia. I want to circle back to something you said.
Mm-hmm.
I've always hated Oklahoma, mostly for their football team. I just don't like them. That may be some deep-rooted hatred I had for. There was a person that I used to know that was very much Oklahoma fan, and he became a very volatile human being, and he signified all things Oklahoma to me. So maybe that's why I hate him. But I just don't like Oklahoma. And to illustrate why you shouldn't like Oklahoma, they voted that man into office.
Yeah,
Bigfoot murderer.
That's right. And here the best part is there are more articles about real people really concerned with the safety of Bigfoot than there are people that think this guy's an idiot. Well, you would think the normal response would be, what an idiot. This guy's an idiot. We're going to do Bigfoot hunting with a $25,000 price tag. Hey, let me tell you something. That's like Wall Street Bets telling you to buy silver.
Who's putting up that money?
That's like he said the Departments of Wildlife.
Oh.
You know why they're willing to put that money up? Because he's not real.
Yeah, they're making money off the license.
It's like a Black Panther in Alabama. It's like the black cats down here in Alabama that every hunter says they have a picture of. We need to get a DNA. I need to call.
So they're really just doing a raffle.
Mm-hmm.
No, it's just a fundraiser. It's a GoFundMe.
Yeah, it's a
GoFundMe. It's a Bigfoot GoFundMe is what it is.
See, well, you're missing the point. We should come up with the Athens Jabberwocky. And we should.
Is that a dance group?
It's like, why don't we think of that?
Yeah. The jackalope or the whisperjack or all these different names of all these mythical creatures. Jackalope.
866-494-9866 if you want to call in. 866-494-WVNN. Bigfoot is real and in danger. Enthusiasts are taking real issue with the new law. This is my. I don't know. It's news like this that just.
What was his campaign ad? We're going to build tornado shelters.
Make Honobia great again.
We're going to build plenty of tornado shelters, and by God, Bigfoot's done. He's out. We ain't going to have him no more.
Oh, did you see that? Watch this. Dude cleared it from the cleared it from the half. What's the half one? The blue line?
Blue line.
Blue line. See, I know hockey. Yep. From the blue line. Look at this. And it just zoop right through. Right through the old wickets there.
Look at old Toothless.
Yeah, dental plans are something hockey teams don't provide a ton of, I would imagine.
No,
do you have? Are there how many teeth total are there on?
32 teeth,
no,
on the team
amongst your hockey team, amongst the havoc. I mean, how many whole heads of teeth do we have?
There's some missing. I wouldn't know exactly, but yeah.
Do they fight a lot?
Not as much anymore. Fighting in hockey's kind of went a little bit away, but
that's why hockey is dead and dying. If they fight again, I'm in. I love that about that game of hockey, though.
Me too.
Like it's how baseball used to be. You throw at our number one guy.
Yeah.
Guess what? You're gonna get hit in the back. You're gonna take one in the ear hole. It's just.
So why do you think there's less fighting, Boomer?
Safety reasons. I think you got the world has kind of went into that world, because they've had some players that have fallen and hit their head, and
that's what happens.
Things like that.
Well, you play a rough game.
Yeah,
you signed up for it.
Hayden, do we have any fall? Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, the computer's taking a long time. So
on
line one, we got a good friend of the program, Mr. Shrimp and Grits himself, Johnny, calling in. Johnny, how are you, buddy? You got a minute?
I'm doing great. I want to know how much the Bigfoot tags are to go hunting. This is a perfect guy's weekend. You buy the Bigfoot tag, you go hunting. There's no such thing as a Bigfoot. You hang up all weekend eating barbecue. Your wife doesn't have any honey-do list. You come back and you go, I didn't find one. It's perfect.
Down there in Ho Nubby. Yeah, no, I don't disagree with you. Do we have a price tag? I know that if we
you can buy a fake one on
you can
Amazon.
buy one online for $5.99 and have it directly shipped to your house via Amazon Prime. So no, you're dead right. I mean, look, for all of you women out there, and I'm going to get crucified by my hunting brethren. I'm sorry, boys. I'm sorry. I apologize. Deer meat is the most expensive meat on the face of planet Earth. The amount of money I spend on deer stands and seed and tractor fuel and clothing and ammunition and weapons, and by the time it's all said and done, it's like $25 a pound, $30 a pound of deer meat. So very rarely is it about the harvesting of the animal, okay? It's more about getting out of the house, getting away for a little while. For me, it's about relating back to the Creator. It's about getting in creation and spending time alone with Almighty and observing the beauty that He created for us to take dominion over. So Bigfoot hunting, we may be taking a trip to Oklahoma.
Yeah, House Bill 1648.
Boomer Sooner. You've listened to Bigfoot and the Beard. Good Lord. This has been Bigfoot and the Beard. It's Tuesday morning. Today's my first day of Death by Workout. We'll let you guys know how that goes. Be sure to watch on Facebook. I'll update you. Have a wonderful day. Dale Jackson's next.
WVNN Athens. WVNN FM Trinity. A Cumulus station. It's 7 o'clock. News starts now.